Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing our top 5 countdown for this week. We're going to be counting down the top 5 best moments from one of the absolute best episodes of The Walking Dead ever. That is Season 6, Episode 3, Thank You. And spoiler warning, as always, if you guys have not seen the episode yet, you're definitely going to want to watch it before you watch this top 5 video. So I've done lots of videos for the episode already. We did a reaction, which was, because it deserved one, video. We did the review, which is the in-depth review. I'll put the links in the description for these. We did a prediction for next week, episode 4, which is going to be a flashback with Morgan. And, of course, we did a Is He or Isn't He? So, of course, spoiler warning, check out those videos if you guys are interested, finding out whether or not Glenn was actually killed or is still alive in the episode. And right now, in the voting, we've got a vote going with comments. It is a landslide. People believe as a whole that Glenn is still alive, and in fact, Nicholas landed on top of him. And the guts that we see being pulled out are, of course, Nicholas's, because your chest doesn't have any, intestines in them. So it has to be, right? So, careful. You're first watching. Like when I watched it the first time and I did my review, I was like, oh, Glenn's dead. Oh my God, holy shit, right? But then you look at it again, it's like, okay, slow down, calm down, relax. What's really going on here? So that sometimes your emotions can get the better of you, right? And it certainly looks like it as you're watching it, but if you're not using that keen eye, then you don't see these little things that they put in there. They do a great job with the show. So similar to season 4 with Tyrese with baby Judith, right? If you weren't looking really close, you would have missed that scene where he's running like this, right? As I've talked about, you guys who've watched the channel for years know about that. So really heavy topic of debate right now. Check out that video. It's in the channel. And you can vote for yourself on whether or not you think he's dead or you think he's still alive. So this will be our top 5. Tons of crazy moments in this episode. Insane shots of the zombie herd coming through like in the premiere. But even better and more of a presence in this one because you're actually seeing characters, getting trapped. No way out, so to speak. Getting trapped by this amount of zombies that just seems to be coming from everywhere. And no matter which way they go, they have to jump over a gate or they have to climb on top of a dumpster and try to do the best they can to survive. So, top 5. Number 5 for me is going to be when Nicholas puts down Will. So, Will is the kid or young adult that he left with his group and never, came back to Mercy, so to speak, to give him mercy. And left him as a zombie all this time, however long it's been. So, he tells Glenn no, that he's going to be the one to do it, and he proceeds to put down Will, Glenn telling him you're not that guy anymore. Kind of releasing him from his guilt, releasing him from, maybe some of the things that he did in the past before, and letting him know that you've changed, you're a new person now, giving him some peace. In which, of course, Nicholas responds by saying, thank you for everything you've done, thank you for showing me what I did, now I can sort of die in peace. Whew, crazy. So I had to put that one in here. Number 5 for me, that's what it is. It's the Nicholas putting down Will, setting that up for later on with thank you. Number 4. Number 4 is going to be when they break out of the shop. So they come out of the shop, they open the doors, and you just see them all start blasting. The zombies start falling down. And then Michonne comes out with an awesome triple kill. She kills one, the other, and then comes back through the other one. And you can, the zombie head, like as she hits it, like boom, it's like goes over. Is pretty awesome. So, love to see Michonne's kills. They're always awesome. There was some good stuff inside the shop too. I really liked how she set up the part with Heath by telling him that he hasn't really seen shit if he hasn't at least been covered in so much blood that he's not sure if it's his own zombies or who knows, somebody else's. Which we saw in the water later on. So the breakout of the shop was crazy. Really, really crazy stuff. And it was used in the trailer, too. A lot of the parts in this were used in the trailer. And as we're watching it, I'm like, oh, I remember that. I remember that in the trailer. I remember that. So that's how that fits in. Even the part where Rick is running. A lot of the scenes from this were in the trailer. Quite a few. Because they were just so, action-packed, amazing shots of just some awesome zombie-killing madness and zombies as a whole. Just craziness. So that's number 4. Number 3 is going to be when they get stuck at the gate. So when they're trying to climb over the gate, especially when Michonne is there because the zombies are close and, they're trying to get at her. They've kind of got a hold of her for a bit. Heath is shooting them back as best as he can. Finally, she breaks free, climbs over, and then, of course, we see the other guy on the other side from Alexandria who had the note for his wife, and he's just getting devoured, man. Just brutal. The thing with zombies is if you get shot by another survivor, it's not a bad death. It's like, okay, you get shot, you die. But if a herd of zombies gets you, I mean, that's so much more horrific than if you just get a gunshot. You'll be wishing for a gunshot at that point as they just dive into him and they're just going at him. This is absolutely brutal, man. It's just everywhere. Like, it's similar to Noah, what happened to Noah, or Nicholas now, but he was able to kill himself first, thankfully, for his own sake. So that's number 3, just the part where they get stuck at the gate. Very exciting. Number 2 is where Rick gets attacked by the remaining wolves that we saw leave Alexandria. We're going to be talking in a Q&A this week about if there are other wolves, and I believe there are. I do not think we have seen absolutely all of the wolves attack yet. I believe there are other groups of them, and we're going to see them later on this season. I don't think we've seen them all yet. I don't think they all attacked at once. Some of them, I think, were either doing other things, and there's probably still a smaller group of wolves left alive there. But they certainly have weaned down the Alexandrians' numbers. If you look at all the deaths that we've seen so far this year, insane, and just in terms of the Alexandria as a whole and the amount of survivors it has to fight for its side. The wolves lost an incredible amount too, of course. But yeah, the Alexandrians lost a lot too. So Rick being attacked, he kills all the ones that are attacking him. I counted 5. The 5 that left that Morgan allowed to leave. Well, I don't know if he would have been able to stop them himself anyway. But, yeah, it was a really cool scene. It kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't expect it. And, when the guy's shooting at Rick, it all made perfect sense that Rick would be able to probably kill him and kill the other one that was there. And then as he saw them in the rear view with the assault rifle, gun the rest down. I mean, just, vicious. Vicious killer. So add 5 to Rick's survivor kill count. He's racking them up pretty good now. And number 1. So, of course, you guys know what this one's going to be the best moment of the episode. Of course, it has to be Glenn and Nicholas going down, thank you, and then going down afterwards. I mean, it's one that we've already done a video analyzing. We've already talked about it. We've, we're picking that one apart and formulating for ourselves our opinion of whether or not Glenn is going to make it or not. If he's dead meat, or he's going to make it through. It'll probably be a bit until we get the official, kind of word from the show, because next week will be the throwback or the flashback sequence with Morgan. So it'll probably have to wait until after that, until we see Glenn wake up covered in zombie guts everywhere, until he gets up and realizes that the zombies have left him alone because they think he is a zombie. So crazy stuff, man. Amazing. So yeah, man, there's my top 5 best moments of the episode. Like I said, check out all the different videos. Incredible episode, and one of the best of all time. Certainly going to have to rethink our top 10 list for the top 10 best Walking Dead episodes ever. This one has to be high on the list. This was an incredible episode. So write your comments below. Let me know what your top 5 best moments of the episode are, or maybe just your favorite one. If it's not, thank you, because that's probably for most of us going to be it. And you can thumb out the video below, you can share, you can favorite, and if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe at the bottom left. Check out all the rest of those videos, guys. That's it for this one. See you again tomorrow for Q&A. Send me your Q&A questions. As always, it's Trev. I'm saying peace.